Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is the English translation of the Majlis of Hazrat Maulana Qamar Uzzaman Saheb Damat Barakatuhum, which took place on Monday at Baitul Azkar, the residence of Hazrat Wala in Wasiabad, Allahabad, UP, India. Monday, the 15th of Rabi'ul Awwal, 1447, the 8th of September, 2025. Our Hazrat Wala has the Maktubat-e-Masumiya in front of him and saying that in the old days, this was only in the Persian language, the Farsi. Now, it's translated and that. We'll read from there. Allah Ta'ala Qabul Farmaye. Allah Ta'ala accept it. Qabul kar le, to samjhe कि हम भी मुखलिस है. किए पेश दिल जहां के नजराने हमने. If Allah accept it, then we will able to understand that we are also sincere. We have carried out a sacrifice with our hearts and our lives. You people have come to listen. Isma'u. The command is for that of listening. Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab used to read much, abundantly from this particular kitab. And very passionately as well. Now, every Buzruk is quite different. This kitab was not found at the Majalis of Hazrat Tanvi. But Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab this year was a favorite. The Maktubat-e-Masumiya, Maktubat-e-Rashidiya, the Maktubat of Mujaddid Al-Fithani. So the Maktubat-e-Masumiya, Hazrat Khaja Muhammad Masoom, he had 7,000 Khalifas. Today, we are asking that, or someone is saying that from which silsila is he? And we're making this excuse and that excuse. And one chadar goes missing. One chadar goes missing. And then what happens? The matter is taken to the High Court as much as that. And this is what has happened about us. This is our story of Hubbud Dunya. Hubbud Dunya Ra'su Kulli Khati'ah. Allah Ta'ala protect us. So here, Hazrat Khaja Muhammad Masoom is saying, तुमने बाज मादी चीज़ों के हासिल न होने के बारे में लिखा. You have written regarding some dunyawi things, and you spoke about having not achieved that. Allah Ta'ala jo karta hai wo behtar hai. Whatever Allah Ta'ala does, there is only good in it. Tamam umur ko Allah Ta'ala ke supurd kar do. Hand over everything to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. और मादी अशिया के हुसूल में खामखा मशक्कत मत झेलो. And in trying to achieve these things, do not undertake strain, stress and difficulty. So, that's what Hazrat Khaja Muhammad Masoom is saying. And we are running for one court, or one chadar, to the High Court. This is our level. So, our Hazrat Wala is speaking about the last moments of some person, that at that last moments, he spent his entire life like that, but he was so overwhelmed by it that in the last moments he was still asking that, how much is this here per meter? How much is that there per meter, regarding the different roles of material. We were on Safar. Our Hazrat Wala, Maulana Shah Ahmad Partapgare, a message came to him, and it was about the last moments of one of his own murids. The hal was that very excellent. But what was the remark of Hazrat Partapgare? He said that my heart's desire is that this be the hal of every one of my murids. Meaning he left the dunya in a very beautiful manner. His last moments were such, the last days were such, it was. So some people have come, and what did they say? They said that my father has passed away, and he has missed so many namazes. So it was said to them that for one namaz, so much must be given. So, what are we trying to say? This was something very, very hard, bitter, and difficult for them. And what I am saying to you people, that before you leave, do whatever you have to do. Jo kuch karna, karke jao. Hazrat Maulana also had that habit, or would advise in this manner, that before every namaz, read one namaz. Before every salat, read one salat. Okay, Hazrat Khaja Muhammad Masoom continues to say that याद रखो कि हमारी इज्जत ईमान और मारिफत के साथ वाबस्ता है. हमारी इज्जत ईमान व मारिफत के साथ वाबस्ता है. Our honor lies or is connected, fastened and tied to Iman and Ma'rifat, belief and the recognition of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Malo jah ke saath nahi, not with that of wealth and status. Takmeel Iman mein koshish karo, make an effort for completion, fruition, perfection, excellence in Iman, और मरातिब मारिफत हासिल करने में पूरी जद्दोजहद करो. And in trying to gain the highest status of the recognition of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, finish yourself in that. Make effort, make a struggle in that, so you can achieve that. जितना भी इस मकसद आला में मशक्क़त झिलोगे, and no matter how much you make an effort in trying to achieve this great objective, utna hi zeba wa mustahzan hai. That's how good, great and desirable it is. Hadith Sharif mein aya, it has been mentioned in the Hadith Sharif, jo shakhs, that person, apne tamam ghamon ko ek gham, yani gham-e akhirat bana dega. That person who makes all his worry, sorrow and grief, he puts it all together and he makes it one grief. And that is the grief of the akhirat. Allah Ta'ala uske tamam ghamon ko dur kar dega. Then Allah Ta'ala will then eradicate, remove, take away all his other worries, sorrows and griefs. So ilahi maqsood man tu hi wa rizai tu muhabbat wa ma'rifat khud bide. O Allah, my objective is only you and your pleasure. Therefore, bless me with your love and your recognition. How wonderful is this? Can't we at least say it in the Urdu? You know, I'm reading all of this actually to make myself hear it. Our Hazrat Wala is saying, it's for me to pass away on Iman. Iman par khatama, bahut bari daulat. It is a very great wealth. Takrar of the kalima tayyiba is necessary. Hazrat Mujaddid Al-Fithani used to say that I have H arzu nest. I've got no desire for anything other than finding one corner in which I can make takrar of the kalima tayyiba and repeat it abundantly. You will appreciate all of this on that side. To take the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just once is greater than this dunya and whatever it contains. Understand it that way. Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab used to relate the Malfuzat and Maktubat of Hazrat Mujaddid Al-Fethani also. Allah Ta'ala give me the tawfiq, my children as well. Otherwise, we will just get left in eating and drinking. Our lives will pass in that. Ilahi maqsood man tuhi wa rizaye tu muhabbat wa ma'rifat khud bide. Allah Ta'ala bless us with fikr for our islah. This is necessary for one and all. Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Saheb used to call us at the time of tahajjud, and he used to say to us that I've said this to myself, I'm now saying it to you, and then listen, I want you people to go and say it to the people of the Khanqa. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I have not created jinn and man except so that they can worship me, except so that they can recognize me. Now, I'm speaking about this, our Hazrat Wala is saying, speaking about this maktub that he read out today, it is actually on the back cover of the Maktubat Ma'asumiyah. Now, can't we just get this here and make it am and give it to the people? And make dua that this becomes our hal. Ilahi maqsood man tu hi wa rizaye tu muhabbat wa ma'rifat khud bide. We should all keep this, the essence of these couplets in our minds. That, oh Allah, my maqsad, my objective, my day, my night is you and your pleasure. Therefore, bless me with your love and your recognition. Allah Ta'ala keep us steadfast on the deen. Allah Ta'ala give us a place in Jannatul Firdaus. We should not feel shy. We should ask for this here. Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and hidayat of understanding these ta'limat, making amal on it, and make our spiritual state accordingly as well. This is not only for the ulama, rather it is for one and all, for the men and for the woman. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم بحرمة سيد النبي الكريم صلى الله عليه وسلم.